Okay, folks, please identify yourselves. Bill Ladson, MLB.com. Could you lead it off?
Steve, congratulations. Could you take us from the beginning of the game until the seventh inning? Were you nervous at all? What did you think of your start?
There was definitely a little bit of nerves. I thought I was going to be a lot more nervous than I was. When you have veterans in the clubhouse, they really calm you down. I mean, throwing to a future Hall of Famer like that, just gotta trust your stuff and try and hit his glove. And things got a lot better as the game went on. It just started clicking.
The light was out of your face. It was about to strike him out. Crowds on their feet. Flashballs are going on, and you're striking out. What's the feeling there at that moment?
It definitely brought back memories to the 23 strikeout game at San Diego State. The no-hitter there. The adrenaline was definitely flowing there. I was just going to throw the ball as hard as I can, and luckily I was able to put it where he wasn't swinging. So,
Stephen, Joseph White with the AT. You talked in the minors about how you felt you were ready even before you actually got called up. But your performance tonight, was that even beyond what you might have expected?
I definitely think anything's possible. I didn't have any expectations going into this game. Didn't know how it was gonna be, and I just really wanted to go out there and soak it all in and just enjoy it. And it's definitely icing on the cake to go out there and pitch well and get a win.
If you had a bill with Washington, so do you have some kind of sense of what this night meant for Washington?
Not too sure. I mean, there's a lot of fans there. It's a great atmosphere. I really felt like everybody was pulling for me. Good or bad, I knew they were by my side, and just went out there and had fun. And like I said, when you got a lot of teammates in the clubhouse, who enjoy the game and play the game for the right reasons, it really puts everything in perspective that it is still just a game out there.
But you caught a lot of great pitchers, but you talk about catching Steve Strasburg. How does that compare to other pitchers?
Well, it's like you say, I've been catching a lot of guys, but this kid is unbelievable. The amazing me is that he's around the plate, he throws strikes, and he always in the strike zone. And especially guys like young like Steven, they always they come and get behind in the count, but he didn't do that today. He just attacked the strike zone. We threw some breaking ball for strikes. I mean, pretty much all the breaking balls that we caught, the Steven throw, he threw it for strikes. And the fastball, he got good changeup. It was one changeup, then, that I shouldn't call it. I should go with the fastball, but that's part of the game. But anyway, he did tremendous. He's unbelievable. Tried to attack the strike zone, get ahead, and get ahead all the time, and he did great.
Steven, Jim Riggleman said that early on your breaking ball was working better, and then at the end it was the fastball was working better. Can you both comment on that?
Well, I think I was the one to start with that game plan right there because there was I was throwing breaking balls, changeup early in the game, and I came to Steve and I told Steve that I'm gonna go with more fastballs, more four seam, two seam, so the breaking pitch works better, and that's what we did. Late in the game after I think the third, fourth inning on. We started using more the fastballs, and was well.
I think everything as the game went on started to work a little bit better. We didn't have to throw so many breaking balls because I was starting to locate my fastball. At the beginning I was kind of a little bit all over the place, and to be kind of falling behind in the count, they're going to be sitting fastballs. So we've thrown in some breaking balls, and especially early on, you want to try and get all your pitches going so you can have them in the later innings.
How aware were you of the environment and as things were playing out? Were you to the case where you really locked in on blocking all that?
Yeah, that's definitely what it was like. I mean, I just really tried to go out there and execute pitches the way I know I can, and I was able to talk to John Smoltz the other night. He just reminded me to just soak it all in. And, I went out earlier, to stretch and, really, looked at everything around, looked at all the fans, and, it's just a great experience. But, once they called, said play ball, it was go time.
Mm-hmm.
CBSSports.com. Jim obviously had a decision to make to send you out for the seventh. What was that experience of that inning like? Crowd, the emotions in the crowd seemed to really, at that point, really go on.
No, it's just another inning. I was just trying to go out there and, you know, put up a 0 and, you know, secure the lead for one more inning. You know, I was happy to, you know, get a little bit longer of a leash out there. You know, it was nice to go deeper in the ballgame.
Steven, Ben Gessler from milestone.com. Were you watching it all and seeing fun to get back to this game? What did it mean to you growing up with that?
Oh, absolutely. You know, I was kind of keeping updated. You know, seeing how his back was doing. You know, I heard that he was working really hard to get back to this game, and you know, it really means a lot to me, especially, you know, start my career with the future Hall of Famer catching me.
And when did it sort of hit you that you were a major leaguer? Was it before today? Before the game day? During the game? When did you figure? Kind of realize, okay, this is really happening?
Well, you know, I guess now I can officially say that, but I always knew I was capable of doing it. I just didn't know what the timetable was, so I was just gonna, you know, especially in the minors, I was gonna keep working hard and trying to get better. You know, it's just worked out that, you know, now I'm up here.
Jeff Bassett with Yahoo Sports. Steve, what are you going to remember from a single moment from this night, or something that down the road is going to stand out to you about it?
You know, the only thing I really remember is the first pitch, and it was ball inside. You know, everything else was just such a blur, and you know, at one point I lost track of how many innings I threw, and it was like, man, you know what? I'm just gonna go out there and have fun, and it's amazing. You know, it's kind of like, you know, when you get married and everything. You know, you kind of go into it wanting to, you know, really remember everything, and you know, once it's done, you can't remember a single thing.
Steve, you obviously piled up huge strikeout numbers at San Diego State, and then there seemed to be a conscious effort in the minors to get ground balls, quicker outs. You didn't really pile up the strikeouts as rapidly. And then tonight, obviously, you know, 14 Ks. Whether it's the way the opposing lineup is approaching you or getting caught up in the moment, is there a point where you start to go for strikeouts?
Yeah, I've done that in the past, but you know, I try not to do that. You know, I don't want to let an approach, you know, change the way I attack hitters. You know, bottom line, I just want to go out there and execute, you know, majority of my pitches out there the way I can. And you know, strikeouts are more of an accident than anything. You know, you want to go up there, pitch into contact, wanting them to put the ball in play, and you know, it happens some games, but you know, not all games are going to be like this.
I don't think so.
Lawrence Spencer, AP. A lot of people are saying that this was not only an important night for the Nationals, but an important night for baseball. Does that resonate with you at all?
I don't really, you know too much about it. I mean, you know, it's just an important day, you know, for myself and, you know, my family and all the people that have helped me, you know, my entire baseball career. You know, I have a great support system back in San Diego, and, you know, they're also came here to watch me play, and, you know, it's great looking back on all the memories and, you know, to know that all the hard work has finally paid off.
Steven, Tom Lavero, ESPN 98. Was there anything that any of your teammates or coaches said at any point during the day before the game that may have put you at ease at all? At any particular moment?
You know, I probably shouldn't admit this, but you know, when we went out, you know, with Cat out to the game, I was a little nervous, and then, you know, he started joking with me, and he was telling me, he's like, you know, I think some of the fans were yelling, you know, Steve McCatty or something like that. He's like, yeah, they're all here for me. What are you talking about? So, you know, that definitely put a smile on my face and loosened me up a lot.